Our topic in Math 9 for Week 7, Equation Transformable to Quadratic Equations. There are equations that are transformable to quadratic equation. So this equation may be given in different forms. Hence, the procedures in transforming these equations to quadratic equations may also be different. Once the equations are transformed to quadratic equations, then they can be solved using the technique learned in previous lessons. The different methods solving quadratic equation, such as extracting square root, factoring, completing the square, and using the quadratic formula. Okay, like for example, 6 over x plus x minus 3 over 4 then equals 2. The first procedure, first, you have to find the least common denominator. So the least common denominator of x and 4, that is 4x. Then after that, multiply the least common denominator both sides of the equation. So we have 6 over x, then plus x negative 3, then over 4, then equals, then 4x, then multiply it by 2. Then, after determining the least common denominator, okay, multiply the least common denominator to the given numerator. So, 6 times 4, the result is 24x. Then plus x times 4x, so the result is 4x squared. Negative 3 times positive 4x, the result is negative 12x. Then over 4. Then equals 2 times 4x, so the result is 8x. Then after that, divide. Okay, so 24x divided by x, so the result is 24. Then plus 4x squared divided by 4, so the result is positive x squared. Then negative 12x divide it by positive 4, the result is negative 3x. Then equals 8x. Then after that, arrange. Okay, so we have x squared, then negative 3x, then transpose positive 8x, it becomes negative 8x. Then we have positive 24, then equals 0. Then after that, find the factor of x squared, negative 3x, negative 8x, then positive 24 equals 0. So we have here x squared, then combine. So that is negative 11x, then we have positive 24, then equals 0. Then we have now the factor. Okay, write 2 adjacent parentheses, then equals 0. So we have here x and x. Then find the two factors of 24, then whole sum is negative 11x. The factor of x squared, negative 11x, positive 24 equals 0. So we have here x, negative 8, and we have negative 3. Okay, then after that, okay, equate the resulting factor to 0. So we have here x negative 8 equals 0. Then x is equal to positive 8. So this is the first element. Then the second element is x negative 3 equals 0. So we have x is equal to positive 3. So this is now the second element. For number 2 example, we have x positive 8 over x negative 2, then equals 1 positive 4x over x negative 2. Then first, find the least common denominator. Okay, so the least common denominator is x negative 2. Then multiply both sides of the equation. So we have here x positive 8 over x negative 2. Then equals, we have here x negative 2. Then multiply it by, we have here 1 positive 4x, then over x negative 2. Okay, then, okay, multiply. So we have here x times x, the result is x squared. Then x times negative 2, the result is negative 2x. Then next, okay, so this one cancel. X negative 2 and x negative 2 cancel. So we have here positive 8 is equal to, so 1 times x, that is x. Then 1 times negative 2, the result is negative 2. Then this one we have cancel, so the remaining term is positive 4x. Okay, then after that, okay, write the unknown quantity to the left side. So we have here x squared, then negative 2x, then we have transpose, it becomes negative x, then we have negative 4x, then we have positive 8, then is equal to 0. Then we have combine, so x squared, negative 2x, negative x, negative 4x, the result is negative 7x. Then we have positive 8, then transpose, we have, it becomes positive 2. So is equal to 0. So we have here x squared, negative 7x, then add, that is positive 10, is equal to 0. Then this time, okay, find the factor of x squared, negative 7x, positive 10 equals 0. So write 2 adjacent parentheses, then equals 0. So we have the factor of x squared, that is x and x. Then the factor of 10, so we have here negative 5 and we have negative 2. Okay, then after that, equate the resulting factor to 0. So we have here x negative 5 equals 0, then x is equal to positive 5. This is the first element. Then the second element, we have here x negative 2 is equal to 0. So we have here x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2. So this is now the second element. For number 3 example, we have open quantity is positive 6, then closed quantity squared, then equals 15. Then recall your knowledge and square of binomial. Okay, so the square of is squared. Then multiply the first term to the second term with twice the product. Okay, so we have s times 6, the result is 6. Then times 2, so we have positive 12 is. Then the square of 6 is 36. Then equals 15. Then next, simplify. Okay, we have here x squared. Then we have positive 12 is. Then we have here positive 36. Then transpose negative, positive 15, it becomes negative 15. Then equals 0. Then simplify, we have here a squared. positive 12 is, then positive 36 minus 15. Okay, so we have the result is positive 21 equals 0. So this equation, we use the quadratic formula. So we have here x is equal to negative b, positive and negative, the square root of b squared, negative 4ac, then over 2a. Okay, so the value of a is 1. Then the value of b is 12. And the value of c is 21. Okay, so we have negative 12, then positive and negative, the square root of, okay, we have 12 squared, negative 4, the value of a is 1, then the value of c is 21, then over 2, then the value of a is 1. Again, solve. Positive 12, multiply it by negative, so we have the result is negative 12. Positive and negative, the square root of, the square of 12 is 144. Then we have negative 4, 21 times 1, that is positive 21. Then over 1 times 2 is 2. Okay, so we have negative 12, positive and negative. The square root of, we have 144. Okay, multiply. Positive 21, multiply it by negative 4. The result is negative 84. Then over 2. Then next, so negative 12, positive and negative, the square root of, okay, so we have 144 minus 84, the result is 60. Then over 2. Then we have negative 12, then positive and negative. The square root of 60 is, okay, we have 7.7. So run off, that is 8. Then over 2. Okay, equals. So find the first element. So we have here x is equal to negative 12 and negative 8, then over 2. So equals, so add, that is negative 20 over 2. So the first element is equal to negative 20 divided by 2. So we have here negative 10. So this is now the first element. Then for the second element, okay, we have negative 12, then we have plus 8, then equals. So negative 12 and positive 8, the result is negative 4. Then divide it by 2. So the second element is equal to negative 4 divided by positive 2. So we have here negative 2. This is now the second element. For number 4 example, okay, we have open quantity t plus 2 closed quantity squared, then plus open quantity t minus 3, then closed quantity squared equals 9. Okay, so still, okay, recall your knowledge in square of binomial. Okay, so we have here t positive 2, then we have t positive 2, then multiply. So that is t times t, t squared. Then we have positive 2t. Then t times 2, we have the result is positive 2t. 2 times 2, the result is positive 4. Then add. Okay, we have t squared positive 2t plus 2t, the result is 4t. Then we have positive 4. Okay, so we have t squared, positive 4t, then we have positive 4. Then next, we have the second binomial. Okay, we have t, negative 3, then t, negative 3, then multiply. T times t, that is t squared. Negative 3 times positive t, so we have negative 3t. Then positive t times negative 3, so we have negative 3t. Then negative 3 times negative 3, the result is positive 9. Then add, we have here t squared, negative 3t, plus negative 3t, the result is negative 6t. Then we have positive 9. Okay, so we have positive t squared, then we have negative 6t, then positive 9, then equals 9. Okay, then after that, combine like term. Okay, so we have t squared plus t squared, the result is 2t squared. Then we have positive 40 plus negative 60, the result is negative 2t. Then we have 4 plus 9, that is positive 13. Then equals 9. Okay, then we have 2t squared, negative 2t, then positive 13, positive 9, transpose the left side, it becomes negative 9. Then equals 0. So we have 2t squared, negative 2t, positive 13 minus 9, the result is positive 4. Then equals 0. So this time, use the quadratic formula. Okay, we have x is equal to negative b, positive and negative, the square root of b squared, negative 4ac, then over 2a. Then the value of a is 2. Then the value of b is negative 2 and the value of c is positive 4. So we have simplifying negative, then negative 2, positive and negative, the square root of, okay, we have negative 2 squared, negative 4, the value of a is 2, then the value of c is 4. Then over, okay, we have 2, the value of a is 2. Okay, simplify, negative 2 times negative, the result is positive 2. Positive and negative, the square root of, the square of negative 2 is 4. Then we have multiply, 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 4, negative 32. Negative 32. Then over, 2 times 2, that is 4. Then we have here 2, positive and negative, the square root of positive 4 and negative 32, the result is negative 28. Then over 4. Then we have 2, positive and negative. The square root of negative 28 is equal to 5. Okay, so we have 2, positive and negative. Okay, we have here 5. Then over 4. Okay, to solve the first element, so x is equal to 2 plus 5 over 4. Okay, so x is equal to, add 2 plus 5, that is 7. 7 over 4. So the first element is equal to 1.75. So this is now the first element. Then for the second element is equal to, we have 2, then negative 5, then over 4. So we have positive 2 and negative 5, the result is negative 3. Then over 4. So the second element is equal to, okay, that is 0.75 negative. Okay, this is now the second element. Our activity for week 7 in Math 9, transform each of the following equations to a quadratic equation in the form of a squared positive bx positive c equals 0.